My sister tells me she learned her sass from me. Side-eye glances and under-the-breath comments, the banter we both love so much, she says sometimes. When her stomach gets clenched up and her palms get clammy, she pretends she is me. And all of a sudden, it is so much easier to not care, to walk without worry of who she is trampling, to build herself an impenetrable armor. At first, I am proud she can stand up for herself, fight for the space she deserves, knock any imposter out of her way. Then, I want to tell her to be careful. To see I am only this way because the old adage about bullies is true. We hurt because we can no longer stand the heart inside of ourselves. That when I built this shield, my stomach was trying to come unlined, crawl up my throat and leave acid in its tracks that sometimes I felt so burned I would stutter over words like poison, force them out of my mouth as if they could cleanse me. So when she tells me she has cloned my words, I want to tell her they're infected. Have a blood-tainted legacy like old money, that they are tired and weary from having to carry hate around like Sisyphus and his rocks just to end up bruised in a heap at the bottom of the mountain. That when you collect too many bruises, it feels so right to inflict them on others. I want to warn her to not end up afraid of her own tongue, to not let it coil dangerously waiting for whip crack, to not let it become a snake she can no longer control, because once you set a tamed animal free, it is only so long before it turns savage. I want to tell her that it is easy to lose track of your own tongue. It is a wildfire and sometimes you cannot control it. I want to tell her that sometimes it was simpler to just pretend I was confident, beautiful, proud of this shallow, slithering tongue I didn't recognize as my own. These sharp, shiny words that made sure no one came close enough to carve another piece of me, cut my legs out, just quick and precise as the word freak, that when you hear ugly words, too many times they stay imprinted on your memory. Rob the clean parts of your soul become easier and easier and easier to say. I don't want to say them anymore. Instead, I want to say I am changed, that I grew up and left that shell of a girl behind me, that I hurt less, that I hurt less, that I hurt less. I try to hurt less these days. Try to love myself enough to let some spill over, try to keep my heart full of good, beautiful people. I want to say I am changed, but I can't let my sister borrow my words. Can't let her wrap them around her skinny frame like the armor she wishes they could be. I am too afraid. The spikes will turn inward, pierce the smooth skin of her stomach and make it come unlined. Instead, I will help her build her own bulletproof vest. Teach her to walk down the street with her head held high. Remind her to be proud of the hair on her legs, on her arms, between her eyebrows falling in a curtain, a shield. I will help her build her armor. And at the end of the day, maybe someday, I will learn to love mine.